Sunrise this morning in Oregon. A friend sent the picture. Send me pictures of your sunrise. It'd be fun to see and use on our videos. Let's start breathing together. Begin with your posture and on your back with your legs uncrossed, your bed, the sofa, the floor, maybe your recliner kicked back, or sitting up in a chair, spine straight. Knees hip-width apart, feet hip-width apart with the toes pointing forward. Rock side to side on your sit bones, feel them and plant them evenly and firmly. Now lift your chest and gently tuck your chin back towards your neck and open that passageway between your brain and your body and allow everything to flow. Blood and nerve impulses. Good. Now focus on your breath and pull the breath in through both nostrils. Pull it in and continue to pull it in and allow your belly to round up as the diaphragm pushes down, squishing your internal organs, giving them a gentle massage. And continue pulling the air in and feel your body round up from the belly to the collarbones. And at the top, let it go and let it flow out either through your nose or your mouth. And let your body gently lengthen and flatten as you empty the air out. Good. And continue that breath pattern. Maybe put one hand on the belly and one on the rib cage so you can feel your body as it rounds up on that inhale, drawing it in through your nose, warming and filtering and humidifying the air. Letting it spill out either through the mouth or the nose as your body lengthens and flattens. Continue that conscious breath. Good. When you pull the air all the way down to the bottom of the lungs, you pull it down to where the majority of the blood circulates. I've said it before, but say it again because it always reminds me how important it is to pull the breath down and how much we can change our health simply by adjusting the pattern of our breath. Down at the bottom of the lungs, there's a liter of blood circulating, and up at the top, there's maybe a teacup. And so when you pull it down, you get the greater exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to demonstrate how powerful this breath can be when you pull it down. Keep breathing and becoming aware of this pattern so in your life you can gently begin to notice your breath as it changes during your day. And you can put it back in the pattern of pulling it down and creating that healthy effect. This time on the breath, go all the way to the top, filling it all the way, and at the top take in 3 sniffs. And then let it go and let it spill out, lengthening and flattening all the way back down to the bottom. And then at the bottom, 3 puffs to let go of the last bit. And do it again. Sniffing at the top, filling the last bit. And releasing the breath at the bottom and letting go of the last bit. Increasing your lung capacity over time with just a few gentle breaths each morning, filling to the top and sniffing in and exhaling out and puffing out. Good. And continue breathing that conscious breath rounding up on the inhale and lengthening and flattening gently on the exhale. This morning, let's work with our hands. Ooh, how important are these things? So many things that we use our hands for. And so we use some isometric exercises to increase our flexibility and our range of motion and our strength. Start with the hands together, with the fingerprints matching, each finger lining up with the finger on the other hand, and creating symmetry between our left side and our right side. Rest your thumbs at your sternum and let the elbows go straight out to the side. And now push. Push with each hand and resist with the other. The tendency is to stop breathing. Don't do that. Continue your breath, your whole body breath, and breathe 3 to 5 long breaths while you hold the pressure of the push between the hands. Notice each finger and push with each finger. Some of them may try to be slackers. Don't let them. Focus and get all the fingers pushing and the palms pushing and the thumbs pushing. And when the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, release. Release the hands down. And now each hand. Bring the thumb to the index finger. Hands in front of you, palms facing you, and bring the thumb to the index finger. And now push. Push between the thumb and the index finger and hold the pressure. And breathe. Breathe the 3 to 5 breaths. And when the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, release and feel the rush of circulation and the rush of energy into your thumb and your index finger. And now bring the thumb to the middle finger and push. Hold the push and breathe. Breathe the 3 to 5 breaths. Focus. And if your mind tries wandering, maybe substitute the word in there, push, and mentally, as well as physically, push. And when the breath is complete, release. Again, feel the rush and open and close your hand. And then bring the thumb to the ring finger and push and breathe. And use the mantra push and resist. Kind of a metaphor for life, isn't it? Sometimes we feel like we're being pushed. And when it's a direction we don't want to go, we've practiced resisting. And when the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, release the hand and release the fingers. And then one more finger, bring your thumb to your pinky finger. And now push and resist, thumb to pinky finger, and breathe. It's a good exercise to do when you catch yourself in one of those places, either mentally or actually in a physical situation, to just for a moment take your thumb and touch one of your fingers and push and resist. And if life is pushing on you and it's not a direction you want to go, you've practiced resisting And you can, in that moment, as you breathe, remind yourself, breathe, push, resist. Good. And when the breath is complete, release your hands and open and close them and release the tension. Good. Continuing the long conscious breath, rounding up on the inhale and releasing on the exhale. And now begin to suspend the breath at the bottom. When you've exhaled the air out, suspend lightly, no extra tension. Maybe only a 2 count, maybe more, but not so much that you have to gasp for air. Smooth and gentle, inhaling and rounding up. Exhaling and letting the breath flow out. Flowing out through the nose or the lips. Pulling it in through both nostrils as you warm and filter and humidify the air. The magic nose doing its job. Good. And at the bottom of the exhale, suspend. And when you need to take a breath, do. And continue that pattern. Inhaling, rounding up. Inhaling through both nostrils and then releasing the breath and letting it flow out. And at the bottom, gentle, suspend. Just the right amount for you. Good. One of the benefits that's described of this breath practice is the ability to make good decisions under pressure, judgment under pressure. Use it as your mantra this morning. Breathe in, good judgment. Breathe out, good judgment. Suspend, good judgment under pressure. And continue the pattern. Breathing in, letting the breath go all the way out, suspending lightly, good judgment under pressure, and continue the pattern. We'll breathe for another 2 minutes with this conscious, long breath, suspending at the bottom with our mantra, good judgment under pressure. And we practice with a gentle pressure of suspending the breath. I'm not bringing extra tension into this, but staying soft and relaxed with just a suspension of the breath mechanism. And just a few minutes creates a big effect. Good judgment under pressure. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day. Stay for a while if you want, and continue the breath, the conscious breath, inhaling and exhaling and suspending. And let the bulls and birds serenade you.